Guys, what is up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and the Nintendo Switch has a huge influx of games coming out that use all sorts of gameplay styles and different modes that you could play. Since the Switch is a portable system, you could essentially decide to play it at home or on the go. You can use Joy-Cons, Pro Controllers, or even the touchscreen itself. There's not too many games that take advantage of the touchscreen only feature. There's probably less than a handful, but today's game is going to be one that takes pure advantage of it. It's called Deemo. This has previously been released on other platforms, iOS, Android, PS Vita. Now it's on the Nintendo Switch. It's a rhythm-based game, and we're gonna check and see if it, is good enough to check out. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Let's begin the video. Alright guys, so Deemo actually was made and published by the same exact people that brought voice over to the Nintendo Switch, and at first impression you're going to recognize a lot of elements that are exactly similar to voice that are on Deemo. Yes, this is a touchscreen based game for the Nintendo Switch. There's no docking the system at all. You literally play with just the touchscreen. You don't even need Joy-Cons, although it already has been discussed that on a future update this game will feature button controlled and docked play. But for now, for the sake of this review, just a disclaimer, you're going to see me recording the touchscreen while I play it. It's going to be a little bit different review, similar to my voice review. I was really impressed with how well the touchscreen worked in regards to both of these games. Deemo actually seems a little bit more dark of a game. The basic story is you play as a girl named Alice who falls down a rabbit hole and she can't get out. She encounters a black, slender man-looking figure named Deemo who basically plays a piano that helps a tree grow in this underground rabbit hole. And the more songs that you complete, the more songs you play successfully, the tree grows and Alice will be able to climb her way out. Now, I'm not going to spoil much more than that because there's actually a pretty emotional side of this game that remains to be seen. But there is a lot of cute little cutscenes that you see. The artwork on the menus and everything is real nice to look at. I really love the graphics and the way that they've drawn both of the characters. It kind of has a real cool anime, gothic, cute, I guess, Nightmare Before Christmassy type of vibe that really presents itself. This game looks really presentable and it feels at home on the Nintendo Switch. Now, you might be asking, Eric, this game is going to cost way more than what I could get it on the Vita or what I can get on iOS or Android. You're right, this game on the Nintendo Switch is pretty pricey. It's $29.99 in the eShop. That seems pretty steep, considering that, you could practically free to play it on mobile. But it includes all the DLC and future DLC. So there's going to be over 200 songs. Value in that is that it's going to be on your console. You can take it anywhere. You can play it on the go or at home. So in my opinion, it's already worth more than it's already being evaluated at, because this is actually a really solid game. I was really impressed with it. I'm usually not too good with rhythm-based games, but there's a variety of options that you can do in order to make the gameplay experience that much more enjoyable. You can actually control how fast the notes come down on the screen. You can change the level of volume music for the background music, the keys, so you can basically adjust this to your liking. There's 200 different songs that you can play, and the pacing of unlocking them is really good. You're constantly getting them. I thought it would drag out since this was a free-to-play game, but it seems that they made adjustments as far as how the Switch gameplay works out. And the core gameplay mechanics are simple. You touch the touchscreen, and on the bottom half, you just match the keys. Every once in a while, you'll see a series of yellow notes that you gotta slide left or right on the screen, and you tap. Visually, it's not as beautiful as voice was, on the actual music sheet. It's real dark and bland and plain, but the music in this game is a lot of piano-based stuff. There is some J-pop and a little bit of dub and some crazy fast-paced stuff, but for the most part it's gonna be classical music because it's you know, Deemo's piano. But that's cool because it captures the essence and the feel of the game. Deemo does have a great bit of character as overall as a product. This game actually, the more I played it, the more I sat down and played through the levels while I was watching TV at that, you know, using the touchscreen and watching Monday Night Raw. I realized that I was breezing through a lot of these levels. Now, each of the songs have 3 difficulties. You can do easy, normal, or hard. But just because a song is easy doesn't mean it's going to necessarily be the same as another one. There's different levels that they start out as well. So you have easy and then the song could be level 1, or you can have easy and the song could be like level 4. So this goes for a lot of the variety songs, and that's all depending on how many keynotes there are on the stage and things of that nature. But as I mentioned, you could always change how fast the songs go. So if you really want to challenge yourself, dial up that scale all the way to 9 and you won't even see the notes. I was like, holy cow. Now the touchscreen responds really well. If you feel that it might be lagging a little bit, you're actually able to calibrate it just a little bit better. So there's a lot of options to make sure that the control works. I didn't experience any lag, and the multi-tap features of the Nintendo Switch touchscreen work on point on here. This game was meant for the Nintendo Switch. There's no error at all as far as how this game was developed. This is probably the best use of the touchscreen that I've seen on the Nintendo Switch, period. And I hope a lot of other developers follow suit in how a game like this was developed, because in my opinion, the sky is the limit when it comes to the use of the touchscreen. And Deemo set a pretty high standard as far as that. I'm serious. No issues at all touching the screen multiple times with up to like 8 fingers. It worked beautifully. So yeah, Deemo, lots of fun to be had in my opinion. Sure, it's not an action-oriented game or something that, you know, like is a Legend of Zelda or Super Mario, but it's a genre of game that I feel is at home on the Nintendo Switch, especially since you can take it around and play it portably, and it's essentially a big tablet, which is what Deemo was originally developed for. So it's at home on the Nintendo Switch. It's gonna have a lot of support, and it has a lot of features that make the experience on the Switch very optimized. Future dock play as well, so you're gonna be able to play it anytime, anywhere. No Joy-Cons needed, and I think overall that makes it the definitive version of the game. So in my opinion, it is well worth getting it. I think Deemo is a hidden gem that is going to be appreciated by anybody that tries it, and I highly recommend you check it out. And well guys, that is it for today's review. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next review. Peace out.